Cause I just checked my bank account and I'm good. I'm flexing, yeah. Cause my singles going off in my hood. I'm flexing, yeah. Everywhere I go, you know it's all love. I'm flexing.
Yo, what's good, Crazy Nation? It's your boy Espy up the Crazy. You know what it is. I'm back again with another reaction. This is to Bini. Zero Pressure. I'm gonna be reacting to their performance video and their dance practice video. But as well, I'm going to be doing a lyric breakdown all in one video. So this is gonna be a very long video. That's all I have to say. This is going to be a very long video. I don't see how this video doesn't go very long. But anyway, let's get it. Let's go. So what I'm gonna do is, first part I'm gonna do I'm gonna focus the first part of the video. I'll focus more on the dancing. So what I'll do is the Zero Pressure performance and the dance thing, I'll do it together. And then the second part of the video the second half of the video will be about the lyrics. Or I'll mix it in. You'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Alright, anyway, let's get it. Let's go. Let's have some fun. I don't know, I'm new to this, so I might mix it instead. Ooh. Nice. That's clean. That's such a sick photo of all of them together.
Heaven knows the force of nature are coming like a hurricane. I'll take it down with...
I've already caught something. So they dance like they dance like who is it that dances like this? Triple S. They dance in units.
Heaven knows the force of nature.
Yeah, the multiple formation. Yeah.
Like a hurricane. I'll take it down without a chaser.
Ooh, nice moonwalk shit. Nice moonwalk, Stacy.
Like a hurricane. I'll take it down without a chaser.
The smallest moonwalk.
Okay.
But nice, I like it.
I'll take it down without a chaser. So everybody knows my name. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way
that was cool.
name.
I love the way Joanna follows her as like a shadow, but in different formation. And once when Mika steps forward, she steps instantly on the beat. It's really cool.
Ain't about the fame.
You see that? She moved her hand and then Joanna just instantly goes whoosh. It's nice.
So everybody knows my name. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding on for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle. Never hold back, no. Give a little try, always doing better. Keep it right here on zero pressure, zero diamonds.
That's cool. The diamonds? I like that.
Zero pressure, zero diamonds.
I love how she does zero pressure and she presses on her body. Cause that could be like a double meaning. That's fascinating.
Zero pressure, zero diamonds. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gotta grab before it goes. Even if it falls to ruins, I'll never give in to the pain.
Whoa, what the hell?
I'll never give in to the pain.
Got blinded.
I wanna be
Bro, it's like we just got flashbanged.
remembered to the pain. Ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the
noticed, I noticed recently, especially since I watched the Michael movie, how often people use the Michael hand thing to move the hair. This fucking move, this move,
I got fire in my blood when I move.
that bang, and I remember because Dynamite has it as well. Dynamite has like a lot of Michael main moves, and every time I see that, I'm like, oh my god, it puts a smile to me, and it makes me very happy that moves like that of his are still being used. You know,
The world gon' change, yes. I got fire in my blood when I move.
they're very
The world gon'
synchronized.
change, yes. I got fire in my blood when I move. No
Ooh, clean, my
world gon'
lord.
change, yes. I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle. Never hold back now. Give a little extra, always doing better. Keeping the heat on, zero pressure.
So fascinating. They do like the smallest. It's so interesting. They dance the way that they sing. And what I mean by that, it's the smallest details that if you're not paying attention, you don't see it. It's nothing like crazy movements. There is some, but it's nothing like too much where it can tire them out. They always think performance-wise, is what I can tell from the way that they dance. So instead of paying attention to like heavy, crazy movement, they instead focus on small, precise movements that can be just as impactful as as heavy movements. So pretty much how they use their voices. Instead of belting all the time, they find a way to use tones that other groups don't use to grab attention. It's fascinating.
Zero diamonds, zero pressure, zero diamonds, zero pressure, zero diamonds, zero pressure, zero diamonds, zero pressure, zero diamonds.
Woo! Okay, Sheila.
Yeah, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. Right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
Wow, that's interesting. You see the difference when this happens. The speed of the dancing like doubles.
Yeah, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. Right here and I got nothing to lose.
What you say? You can see the individualities even in the dancing. 100%. That's why there was a part, you know, the part where I went, oh, damn, Malloy. Because there's a part where Malloy. I've noticed when I watch stuff like this, not even their singing, Malloy moves in certain ways even when she's singing. And that's what I'm saying. When you watch this, you can see that the choreo is heavily built around the way that they sing. It's heavily built around that. It's nothing, like I said, there's no stupid movements that where you're like, oh, why the hell would they use this when they have to sing that way? But I think that's only with this song, because I remember there was another song that they did where I was like, how the fuck is Aya meant to sing like this? The one where Aya's laying on the dancers. And I remember I was like, how the hell is she meant to sing like this? And she smashes it. It's like it reminds me of like follow the leader type thing, which is really cool. The center controls the people around her. Or like a Simon Says type thing, which is really cool. Damn, that was crazy. I can't wait to watch the dance practice. Because I bet I'll recognize way more in the dance practice. Very detailed. Fascinating. Who's their choreographer? Choreographer is Renan and Kit Kat. Okay, cool. Contributing choreographers Redden, Blanqueta, and Matthew. Fascinating. Fascinating. This is really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to see this though. I'm very intrigued about this. I prefer the dance practices more 9 times out of 10 over the what do you call it? Over the performance videos. Interesting. That says a lot.
Heaven knows the force of nature are coming like a hurricane. I'll take it down without a chaser. So everybody knows my name. It ain't about
That's such a cool move. I love this move between Mika and Joanna.
so everybody knows
And even this part, the way that they step out,
my name.
the way they roll out for Mika and Mika's part, it's very smart, and it makes Mika look like, you know, like a superstar.
It ain't about the fame.
I love this part where she does this fucking that Michael Jackson thing, and then Aya rolls in, steps in right to the right. Joanna steps to the left, and they step in line together, and it looks so clean.
So everybody knows my name. It ain't about the fame.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't even see Gwen there, and Gwen turns too. I didn't even see Gwen there.
I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change.
This is crazy too, seeing them do tutting.
Way the world gon' change.
They do tutting here, which is
I
mental.
wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change.
Or as tutting mixed with what's that thing that whacking? It's tutting and whacking combined, which is fucking mad. Which is really nice. It's such a nice combo.
I got fire in my blood when I move.
Ooh, here you see the synchronization way better.
The world gon' change.
Wow.
I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, you're right about this. They all have their separate type of ways of moving. That's fascinating.
About the fame, I wanna be remembered for
I
the
see
way
what
the
you're
world
talking
gon'
about now.
change. Yes, I got fire.
And a big example is Malloy. I'm not even kidding. Malloy has her own way of dancing, which is really fascinating. It's very what's the word? Eye capturing.
My blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
Ooh, that was cool.
Nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
And Stacy? I love this spin by Stacy here.
Baby,
I know they're all doing it, but
always looking up
it's so interesting. This is fascinating.
right here.
They have like so many units, even in dancing.
I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
Ooh, Joanna spins the other way.
Baby, I'm always looking
So Joanna, Mika, am I crazy? So fascinating. No, they all spin the same way. Okay, remind me. That's interesting though. Jesus Christ, Sheena! Whoa! She is very good at this move. Look at this. Fucking hell, wow. Uh-huh. Ooh, okay, Mika. That was clean. There's certain members that know how to dance. It's not even dancing the right way. It's the way that they know how to use their bodies. Like, for example, what I've noticed with, like, Malloy, for example, she uses her hips a lot more. Like, it's fascinating. It's like, shit. Which is good. It's good that they all dance in a different way. You don't always have to dance the same way. It's good that they all have their own personalities in the way that they dance.
Gotta grab before it goes. Even if it falls to ruins, I'll never give in to the pain. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for.
Whoa, that is very crazy. This is so much moves. Especially this.
Never give in to the pain. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be.
What?
Never give in to the pain. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle. Never hold back, no. Give a little extra, always doing better. Keeping the heat on. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure,
I love that.
zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure.
Wow, nice. So they do like they're very similar to who else is that does this? Where in another chorus they change the whole the way that they dance. Is it Hearts to Hearts? That the choruses are never the same? Who is it? I can't remember who it is. I know there's another group that does this, and I just can't for the life of me remember who it is. That there's time, or is it Isna? I can't remember if it's one of them type of groups that they change. That I remember the dancer saying, the choreographer saying it, that she doesn't like them having the same type of dancing in their choruses. They add something different every time, and I just can't remember who it was. It is such a power move. It's crazy. Because am I crazy that I don't remember this part? Oh wait, no, I always get confused with this. Wait, no. Yeah, that's right. I keep on forgetting. It doesn't have the zero pressure in this part. That's right. I forgot about that. It's more like a extra chorus. That's right.
Zero diamonds. Oh, zero
Because I was saying, like, this is such a crazy movement that I don't remember this in the beginning.
zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds.
Whoa, that's so cool. That's such a cool movement. Walking around in a circle. When she steps down, they all slide. And then she knocks them down like they're dominoes. That's so cool.
I got fire in my blood when I move.
I love that the choreography feels so much more intense in this moment as the part where even in the singing and the choreography, not the choreography, the musicality in the song gets more complicated.
Yeah, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle.
Jesus. Okay, Mika, I see your strong suit. Especially in this part. Holy fuck. Did you see that? Wow.
I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a
Look at that. What the fuck was this? Watch the power that she does this with.
No, you won't catch me holding.
Joanna has the power on that part, right? In the middle? In this part?
No, you won't catch me
But watch how Mika out of nowhere goes nuts here.
holding out for a miracle.
Crazy.
Right here, another nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle. Never hoping low. Give on extra, always doing better. Keeping the heat on. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds.
I love this continuation. This thing continues throughout the whole song, where 9 times out of 10 the center is practically controlling everything, and I love it that way, especially when you do it right.
Zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds.
Bro, there's so much in this. Reload it. I'm reloading it straight away.
Heaven knows the force of nature are coming like a hurricane. I'll take it down without a chaser. So everybody knows my name. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move. No,
That's clean as fuck. You reckon they... What did you say? You reckon they had to sacrifice some dancing to get the best shots in that first video? Of course, of course.
be remembered for the
This is all about the dancing, which that's why 9 times out of 10 I prefer the dance practices.
way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm
They're all very good dancers. I know there's been members that I haven't mentioned their names, but I am seeing them here and I'm like, what the fuck?
catch me holding.
You know what's funny? It's harder to keep an eye on this group than it is watching Triple S. Because they're all dancing at once. And like that says something. I don't know if it's the spacing. Like I'm struck. I think it's because there's so much movement. There's so much movement in this that it's really hard to watch. How is that possible that all are strong singers and but also all are good there? I don't know, Major. I don't know how it's possible, but they're doing it. I don't know, but they are doing it. They're really good dancers. But like you said, the dancing suits their personalities. You see it, like certain members do steps that the other members don't do. If you notice here, Mika and Colette do the same step. And it's because she steps backwards, Joanna steps backwards, and Stacy behind her steps forward. So it's very clever. It's very interesting, the small details that they do. Like, look at that little hop. Like, I notice Aya's spin here has to be so dramatic because that's the only way she gets to that fucking end. Though. That's the only way she gets there because it's so... Look how far she has to travel. In time for her to hit, to match. She has to do a very drastic twirl to get behind Gwen. And look where she has to go. So her twirl has to be very drastic and dramatic because she has to walk around. And that's things that I noticed. There's little details that I've noticed that I haven't brought up where I'm like, wow, like it's... That's why I said there's so much small things that you literally have to break this down bit by bit by bit by bit by section.
Ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. I got
Like that's even so cool. The fact that it's bang bang bang, bang bang bang, and then it connects to these like a wave.
but for the way the world gon' change. I got fire in my
It's so fascinating.
blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm
Nice, Colette.
looking up at the pinnacle.
Ooh.
Baby, I'm
Smart, because she has a hat. She just attaches her hat that way instead of the hair part. Very interesting. And they don't want it to be too similar like Joanna's where it's both hands. That's fascinating. So it's just one.
always looking up at the pinnacle.
You know what I mean? They don't want to copy Joanna's part too much. So what they do instead, it's one hand, which is very fascinating.
No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
And as well, she's the only member that does it for her part.
Nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
Oh, that's fascinating. Wow! So she does that for the other girls to twirl. What? That's interesting.
You won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
You notice that? When she does, because she doesn't twirl, she does the hand movement. It's kind of like she's like a puppet master, where she's like kind of controlling them in a way.
I got nothing to lose.
Another one is this was pretty cool. She uses this movement to her hands like this, to her cheek, to her chin like that, and it's really cool because it really suits the. It wouldn't be a hip thrust that they do right here, but like a hip twirl. I don't know what the fuck you call this. And I've noticed there's certain moves that Colette does that no one else in the group does in this part of the choreo.
A miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle. Never hold back, no. Give on.
That is crazy, by the way. The fact that Malloy fits the hip movement by such a small detail. Not this part, the next part, where they're all doing the same thing and she isn't. Yeah. For them to lean, She does a hip movement instead. How sick is that? And her hip moves to the left or right of that angle while they're leaning that way. You didn't catch that, did you? Like I said, there's small details that I'm seeing. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that that's there. Like I said, it's very. You need to seriously to record this. You have to go part by part by part. Oh, even that was cool. Since they are all doing the da da da, right? Malloy decides to do like, because she's gonna be singing, she does a bit more of a drastic solo movement. See? What a cool way for Joanna to turn.
Give it to you. Gotta grab before it goes.
This part.
And I'm gonna give it to you. Gotta grab before.
Dude, Sheena is such a what was I about to say? The way she snaps is so fascinating.
And I'm gonna give.
Look at the way she even turns here.
And I'm gonna give it to you. Gotta grab before it goes. Even if it falls to ruins.
Oh, that was cool too. The way that she snaps down with her hand, and then when she pulls up, I think it's Mika. I can't tell who it is. It's Mika and someone move their head in line with her.
Even if it falls to ruins.
Oh no, they turn. That's fascinating.
Even if it falls to ruins.
Right? Oh, so it's all of them.
I'm never giving to
Wow.
the pain. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle. Never hold back, no. Give a little extra, always doing better. Keeping the heat on. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure, zero diamonds.
Wow. What a move.
Zero pressure, zero
Is that all of them or just her? Oh no. Yeah, Sheena has to do that movement too. What the fuck? Colette has to go from here to there. And Sheena's in the center and goes here. Which is fucking mental.
Zero pressure, zero diamonds. Zero pressure.
Their movement is mental. How much? Cause it's so many members, they have to do so much movement, which is fucking insane. It's so hard to do. But the smart thing is they always use the center in a way with certain hand movements to make the rest of the group move. It doesn't just look random when the group moves as a whole. Like when certain members move to different positions, there's normally like a twirl or a hand movement that ignites the movement, which is very fascinating.
Zero pressure, zero diamonds.
Once again, like here, right? Like, see how she moves her arms delicately for them to move in line like a clock. It's so cool. It's very clever. It's very interesting. Is it just a natural formation that happens by itself, or can it be said that sometimes they form themselves in the shape of a diamond? I'm pretty sure it's part of that. And plus, they have enough members for that to be possible too. And to be fair, most groups like this dance in diamond shapes, especially if it's a big group. Most big groups dance in diamond shape anyway. But it fits but it does fit the song, and I bet they did that on purpose, especially if it's the choreographers that you said to me. Because even when you look at when they do stuff for XG, it's very detailed. It's very very detailed. I love that part. I love the way that they move for certain parts of the vocals. And what I mean by that is whenever there's like a note or a riff, they move for it. This isn't just about the beat, it's about everything. The little pressure, and of course, like people go, it suits the beat. Yeah, sure, but it suits even the smallest breaths and stuff in the song. Like that part, this is them moving to her voice. Because, of course, you don't want Joanna to just do move and then no one else moves, right? You want all of them to move with her in line. What the main thing that I've gotten out of the way that they dance, it's heavily built around the way that they sing, which is how this should be. This is how it should work. Which it's funny because I say that, and remember, I brought this up in my Coachella reaction. Remember Malloy's part where she steps? And the reason that she has the step is because it brings out the passion, it brings out the momentum for her to sing her part. That was crazy. Damn, Aya, that was clean. I love the difference of Aya's and Sheena's Zero Pressure. I love how Stacy moves to control it though. Stacy starts to move and then it goes to Aya, and then she starts to move again and then it goes to Sheena. Crazy. There's so much in this. Like, you have to watch so much of this. It's insane. Like, it's seriously crazy how much detail this has. There's so much detail that it's mental. Mental. Like, mind-boggling how much there is in this. It's honestly hard to keep up with. It's hard to keep up with. It's not easy at all. It's mental. It's seriously mental when you look at this. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Let's go into the other video that I wanted to do, the lyric part. Alright, so now we're up to the lyric part. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, let's get it.
Heaven knows the force of nature are coming like a hurricane. I'll take you down without a chase.
I love that line. I'll take you down without a chaser. I remember saying that from the beginning. I remember noticing that even in the Coachella performance, right? I was like, wow, that's such a good line. I'll take you down without a chaser. It really suits the part of heaven knows a force of nature are coming like a hurricane, right? Like very clever, the weather, the storms, powerful like that. But I love the part where I'll take you down without a chaser, which I feel like I'll take you down without a chaser is more of a... Am I crazy that that's an alcohol reference? I don't know why. It sounds like a fucking alcohol. Because I know that I know there's something in alcohol that they call a chaser, in a way. And I always forget what the fuck it's, like, what that terminology is. Because chase is an alcohol beverage. A chaser is a non-alcoholic, like it's low alcohol. It's a low alcohol beverage. So that's why I find interesting when she says that line. And that's why I was trying to figure that out. I'm like, you know what I mean? Because when I hear that part, I'm like, that's fascinating. Because what if it's I'll take you down without a chaser? What does that mean? Then what? I'll take you down without chasing you? Because that's the only, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only way that means that, right? Without a chase, you can't run from me, Chuck Norris.
So everybody knows my name. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding on for a mirror.
I love that line. I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. But even before that, when it goes to Mika's part, it ain't about the fame. I want to be remembered for the way the world's gonna change. Yes. That's a fucking crazy lyric. That's a what I love about the way that they write their lyrics, it's very Michael S. And what I mean by that is it's fret. It feels like a fret every time you hear it. You know, it reminds me very similar to of like Beat It. They told you not to. You know what I mean? It has that type of feeling where it's like, ooh.
I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
I love this part as well. And no one gonna. It's I get that part as well where it's like you have to do this yourself. There's no way that no one's going to give you all this fame or this whatever the hell you want in your life, your happiness and all that. You can't get that from that.
And I'm gonna give it to you. Gotta grab before it goes. Even if it falls to ruins, I'll never give in to the pain. It ain't about the fame. I wanna be remembered for the way the world gon' change. Yes, I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. I'm right here and I got nothing to lose. Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
What did you say? That pain word suddenly is going higher. Well, even this part, right? The way that it's rising to the pinnacle.
I'm always looking up at the pinnacle.
Right?
Baby, I'm always looking up at the pinnacle. Never hold back, no. Give all your extra.
Like, even that part, I love how even the lyric video has the no, like it's so small.
Always doing better. Keeping the extra.
Right?
Always doing better.
This part.
Looking up at the pinnacle. Never hold back, no. Give all your extra. Always doing
Even that,
always doing
the extra part. Like, that's so cool. It adds, and like I said, I feel like the way they position their members is so clever because even that part with the 0 diamonds for Mika, it comes with fire. She has flames in her voice with the way that she sings it. This song is such a flex. If you get it all for free, you will never get forged in fire and become actually good. Yeah, 100%. But that's how it should be. And that's why I said this is why this song grabbed me straight away. Everyone goes, oh, like all the other songs. Don't get me wrong. I love all the other songs. But there's something about this song. This song has a flex behind it that is scary. There's a flex behind this song that is disgusting. And ironically, even Bikini has it too. Out in my new bikini. See me. It's something about their all English songs. There's a flex behind their all English songs. Pretty much being like, yo, we can do this too. Like, we're not just good at making music in our own language. We can make English music and we can do it as better than you. We can do it better than you, not as better. We can do it better than you. It kind of reminds me of what Kanye did to Stronger. Where it's like, okay, yeah, this is a good song, but I can make it better. You know what I mean? It's like, he hears that song and goes, yeah, but I can make this better. And to me, this has that type of feeling. Another point, I would never guess they're not native English speakers if I didn't know. Yeah, exactly, 100%. Oh, this part, here we go. it's funny because as much as this song talks about the zero pressure, that last chorus is them giving in to the pressure. That's what I believe it is. That's what it sounds like. And what I mean by that, it's like an anger. It sounds like an anger release. If you get what I mean.
I got fire in my blood when I move. No, you won't catch me holding on for a miracle.
More like we accept the pressure now. Yeah. It sounds like it kind of reminds me of, you remember when you hear Kanye's Through the Wire? And the last part of the Through the Wire, it just hits. It does remind. That's so funny. This song reminds me so much of Through the Wire. Because Through the Wire, if I remember correctly, is that not the last song in Kanye's first album? Like, to me, when I hear this sounds like we made it type of feeling. I don't know how to explain that. It sounds like it's a final release of, like, you know what I mean? Like, we've made it in life. Where is Through the Wire in this album? I can't remember. It's near the end though, right? Yeah. Do you know what I mean by that? It sounds like a satisfying release. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, I know what it's okay. I see what it is. It's because the song is so intense the whole way through. It's like I said, it's a form of releasing, but I don't know releasing what. I can't exactly think of if it's releasing the pressure or the anger, the hunger, in a way. Because it's like, this is how I hear it. I'll explain how I hear this. The first verse is like a fret. The second verse is a fret as well. And that last chorus is them like releasing that like fire. Like, you know, like a dragon? You know how it's like, okay, I've warned you. I've warned you. I've warned you. I've warned you. Okay, fuck you. Bang! I'm releasing everything. It's like, it's a way of releasing. I just don't know what it is exactly in words, what they're releasing, which is really cool. I like that part though. Because you hear it here. It's slowly building. What as well I love about this is I'm glad that this is so 80s coded. Because the whole time I've been listening to this song, I thought it was so 80s coded. And when I see that this shows this type of stuff, it makes me very happy. The whole neon and stuff like that, it made me very happy. I was like, oh man, like I'm not just hearing things. There is a lot of like 80s sound and connection to it. It's not just me tripping out and thinking that I'm hearing things. Even that part, the extra to the no. Right? Oh wait, my this part. That what'd you say? That last chorus, it's saying we're under big pressure, but it's hopeful, like we can do it now. We know it's the only way. Yeah. It's like it's rebelling against it. That last part is so strong. It's very interesting. It's the way last choruses should be done. What I've noticed, I've said this a lot of times, Bini's music resembles so much of Michael's music. And what I mean by that is their last choruses sound exactly the way Michael did his last choruses, where it was so rewarding and so drastic. It's such a drastic change. And it's so nice. It's not just Michael though, but there's a lot of artists that do it. But like I feel like there's such resemblance between them, Michael, Beyonce, like those artists. Even Whitney. There's such a resemblance to the music that they make. Which is so nice, like a conclusion, a rewarding for sticking with the song. Exactly. 100%. It's really nice. I wanna see what people's breakdown is of the chaser part. That's my main thing. That's my main thing out of this whole thing. Because it says here on Genius, but it doesn't say about the chaser part. And that's the thing that kind of annoys me about it. And I'm like, because this is what Genius says, right? A hurricane's known as a tropical cyclone is one of the most nature powerful storms. It emerges from hot, humid, and the danger includes the loss of lives and the damage of properties. Stacy affirms her presence resembles the weather conditions. She'll sweep away the competition and people will eventually know about her. She's unstoppable. So, okay, I get it now. Okay, I get it. Without a chaser, because of the hurricane. Okay, I get it now. She will. I get it now. It's pretty much she'll haunt you down without even chasing you. Right? Because a hurricane chases. I forgot about the hurricane part. I completely forgot about the hurricane part. And okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because let's be honest, a hurricane doesn't really chase. It's not like it's chasing a specific target. But I get the resemblance of it. Though. I get the resemblance. It does what it wants, yeah. And that's where that part, I'll take you down without a chaser. It makes a shit ton of sense. Because I was trying to figure that out, and I'm like, what? But yeah. I can't get over the part. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. That line is crazy. Like that line to me is such a crazy line. Ah, fascinating. That's a nice breakdown. In geology, diamonds require immense pressure and heat to form. Without these conditions, carbon remains as graphite or other forms. The phrase zero pressure, zero diamonds extends the scientific principle in life. In life, pressure symbolizes challenges, difficulties, and adversity, while diamonds symbolize valuable outcomes, achievements, and personal growth. This implies that without the challenges and difficulties that exert pressure on us, we cannot achieve the valuable diamonds of success and growth. Fascinating. This also is hinted in the music video of Cherry on Top, which shows an image of diamonds on a newspaper with the heading Beyond Brilliance, Turning Pressure into Glory. Fascinating. And this is just a fan saying this. But that's actually that's very interesting. No, it isn't obvious because a lot of people never see the adversities though. Look at how Dochi's getting treated right now. Everyone's calling her an industry plant when she's been in the industry for 15 years. True? Like I don't understand how you could be an industry plant if you've been in the industry for a decade. That's the thing that always makes me laugh. Everyone, I understand the point of zero pressure, zero diamonds. It's more than even that. It's the meaning of people think that these people became successful without working for it. And I think that's the line of Joanna's line. No, you won't catch me holding out for a miracle. Meaning, I worked for my success. I earned where I am in my career right now. Not this bullshit of I got placed here like I didn't earn it. Because that's the thing, that's how people talk. That's how people talk about people like this once they become successful. Like what I never understand about I don't understand this. It's one of the things, it's my biggest pet peeves about music. When you become a hit maker or you hit Billboard, the first thing that they do is go, oh, can they do it again? And they don't even celebrate the achievement of what they just did. We're so in a, because you see it in everything. You see it in sports, you see it in elections, you see it in everything. In everything in life, in racing, in the Olympics. They never, it's very rare that they're celebrated in the moment that they win. The first question that they ask is the next day, what's the answer? The question. But can they do it again? Can they do it for the next couple of years? Which to me is so stupid. So let me say this again. So verse 2, ain't no one gonna, yeah, because see, that makes a lot of sense, right? Going from this, no, you won't hold me catching up for a miracle, right? And then straight away, Gwen and Sheena, ain't no one gonna give it to ya. Gotta grab it before it goes. Even if it falls to ruins, I'll never give in to the pain. Meaning I'm never gonna give up and let the pain destroy me, right? Or bring me down. Because I feel like this is a hit back at maybe people calling them an industry plant. Because I've heard where people said that people called Bini lucky. Like they were lucky. Like they have not earned their success. Because one of the other songs that we reacted to was due to that. No. Because one of the songs, one of the other songs that we reacted to, I remember because the comment section was saying it. I think it was the Muna ooh, 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 how ooh, that song. I remember people saying that that song, the reason that song was released was due to hatred, was due to people dragging them. I remember reading that. Yeah, here. It's subtle, but I'm glad you can tell for me that that song encapsulates the anxiety one feels in their relationship. From the singer's point of view, they feel at peace whenever they're together and their growing desire. However, they are uncertain if their partner feels the same way. Like, I remember reading it. Where the fuck was it? I need to find this because it was interesting. I remember catching it and it was like, I remember catching it and people were saying, like, I can't remember if it was this song. I can't remember what song it was. I remember because what I noticed with Zero Pressure is very close to strings in a way that I catch similarities. I know I'm getting confused. I just can't remember what song it was. I remember there was a song where people were saying that. I just can't remember because Blooms have sent me so many comments. I can't remember. I know people will tell us again. But yeah, there's so much comments that I can barely keep up with it. And as well, keep it coming. I really appreciate all the comments. But I definitely can't wait to react to more of this. More of this. This is very interesting. That's so funny, by the way. They guessed the video before this, they guessed it. 817, watch the cherry on top, wish buzz. Colette was everywhere in that song. Melody, then harmony, then the second part of the harmony, and then the melody again, and then all the harmonies again. She did that all throughout, missing a note. She's a beast. And that's just funny because the next video that's going to be uploaded is that video. That's so funny. So before this video, that video is going to come out. And you'll watch this video going, so this video was recorded when that was already recorded. So yep, y'all gonna figure it out, which is really great. But if you like this, give this a thumbs up. Not only that, comment if you want to see more. Subscribe, and remember, keep living a crazy life and stay blessed. Peace. Laters. Whoop.